for whoever this message is for, you are finally learning how to forgive yourself. It was very hard for you to forgive yourself and release guilt and shame, but you are finally learning how to forgive yourself and love yourself just as you are. There's a lot of things that happened to you in the past as a child as well. And you found that holding on to these things was keeping you in a very sad energy. You were feeling guilty from a lot of things that you have said or done in the past. And you are taking one step at a time each day to release yourself from this guilt and this shame. You may have been experiencing a lack of finances and also a lack of security, a lack of stability. And this was causing you to be stuck in the consciousness of lack. But as of recent, you're learning how to heal this part of yourself. So it's not just releasing these things. You started to do the inner healing, the inner work to release this and to open doors for new achievements, new adventures, and new beginnings in your life. This has not been easy. You feel like it has been an uphill battle for you. And this has been a personal battle. This has been a personal challenge. This has been very personal for you as an individual. Because of the way that you were thinking about yourself and your life, you were feeling like you were not going to be successful. You were feeling like because nobody gives to you. You were always feeling like you were in lack. You were feeling like your happily ever after wasn't coming. This is how you were feeling about yourself. You were feeling so wounded at first. But ever since you started to do the inner work, the inner healing on yourself, you started to actually nurture yourself. Maybe you had to learn how to parent yourself. And this took a lot of time because it's like you had to forgive a parent for mishandling you or not giving you that nurturing that you desired. But once you have learned how to forgive, release, and let go, you are noticing that your energy is changing. Your energy has shifted in such a profound way. It's like it shifted in such a way where it's like when you meet people now, instead of having that heaviness that you used to have before in the past, now you're like so vibrant. It's like people may even tell you it's like you cast a spell on them just by your existence. You existing, it's like magic. Your energy, it flows so bright, so radiantly. And this is because you did the healing. This is because you have forgive. This is because you did the hard work. And it all started on yourself. This was personal for you. Okay? You started to make new connections, and these are connections with supportive people. Because in the past, you weren't supportive. You weren't feeling supportive. You weren't feeling protected. But now that you've done the work, now that you've decided to move forward and trust your intuition, have the spirit of discernment as you move forward, because you have learned a lot along this journey. You've even learned better money management. You went through a rebirth. Yes, you went through a rebirth with not just yourself, but your life. Because when you were feeling down and stuck, going back and forth, not knowing what to do, should I forgive? Should I not forgive? Where do I start? And you started with yourself. And once you did this may have take like over 6 years, 6 months, but 6 years, like you have really been putting in the effort to really focus on yourself, your well-being, your life. You learn now that you have the power to change your outcome, to change your story. You have the power, and you have been doing this. You have been really working on yourself, and you're seeing this not just by your energy, but your money. You know, you're emotionally also attached to your money. So when you are emotional, your money is not as great. So you've really been working on that. You've been keeping an eye on your spending, and you just put a death to any sort of lack mindset. You put a death to anything that doesn't serve you in your life. Yeah, you've really been manifesting a new beginning in your life. You've been manifesting prosperity, abundance, success in your life. And when these opportunities come to you, you are not even thinking twice. You're taking the leap of faith into new beginnings, into prosperity, because you know this is something that you've really worked hard for. So there's also a relationship that you released for some time, and this wasn't easy for you to release, but it's like it wasn't working out at the time. Right person, wrong time kind of moment. But it's like you recently reconnected with this person, but you don't feel the same way about this person like you used to feel. It was like a trauma bonding situation. And you've healed your trauma, so there's no more trauma bonding there. And this person is disappointed that they weren't able to come back and possibly manipulate you, but they were trying to manifest something back with you. It must have been a cycle that you were going through with an individual, and they were trying to manifest something with you, but you decided not to go for that. You are releasing everything from the past. You're walking away from it. So it doesn't matter who's trying to come back in your life. They can't love bomb you. They can't gaslight you. You have definitely matured past this situation. You just remembered all of the pain that you went through with that situation, and you move forward from there. You do not want to repeat anything in your life that's going to give you anxiety, that's going to give you stress, that's going to burden you, even financially, because you've done so much work on yourself. You have really done a lot of work on yourself because there was something in your life that really hurt you. So that's what triggered all of this healing that you went through. All of this healing that you have been going through, and successfully you are successfully healing every aspect. Something happened with this individual that triggered that. And that's how you started. And there was a lot of arguments there, but you walked away from it. And that was the best thing that you've ever done for yourself. You released the burdens, you released the stress, anxiety, and you walked away and you started to do some inner healing. You started to work on your trauma. You started to trust your growth, trust the process, trust that everything is a season, and you really use this process to heal yourself. And this is why your energy is so radiant now. This is probably why this person even wants to try to come back to you, but you're like, no, I'm good. You're definitely not going for that again. And yeah, so you're even your healing is even triggering this person to do healing. Yeah. You're teaching them how to heal as well. Because you learn how to forgive. You're not bitter. Mm-mm. I'm not seeing bitter. You're not bitter at all. You are learning how to forgive because you're learning that forgiveness will bring you peace. Walking away with a heart of peace Your success is necessary. And you learned how to love yourself. You learned your worth. You learned how to, see your worth, know that you're worthy. And this newfound peace is going to bring you to a place where you're going to meet the person that is actually meant for you. And you're patient for that. You're in no rush. You have came a long way. And your main focus right now is your stability. Your main focus right now is your finances. Your main focus right now is your peace. And you have such strong discernment, strong intuition, where nothing that comes will bother your peace. It won't disrupt you because you're so strong. You're stronger than you were before. You're wiser than you were before. And this is amazing. With that said, if this message resonates with you, please feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a wonderful day.